In this video, I'm going to solve a system of first order ordinary differential equation. You can see the system over here. And this is a very simple problem. The system of first order ODEs has initial conditions. There are two initial conditions. And the reference solution is for y1. Since there are two solutions, one is y1 and another one is y2. So the two solutions are given as sine t and cos t. Remember that we are going to solve this system of equation with physics-informed neural network, which is a kind of machine learning that solves ODEs and PDEs. So I would recommend you to see the deepxde, which I have used. In fact, I copied that code from the website. So proper credit goes to the deepxde. Now we have, first of all, in this code, we need to import deepxde, which is a library for physics-informed neural network. And we call that as DDE. For sine and cosine and other functions, we need a library from Python, which is NumPy. We import that and call that a short name as np. What we have next over here, first of all, we define this is definition of a function. Our system is, as already explained, it is given over here. So first of all, we need to define the y1 and y2. Since there are two dependent variables, two solutions, these are required over here. So in Python, we write the slicing. Since the input, first of all, I need to explain what is input. The input is x, and the output is y, and y contains y1 and y2. There is one input, okay? So y1 can be extracted from this y by using the colon for showing that for all rows, and it will give you the zero entry from 0 to 1. It slices from 0 to 1, but it will give you only y1 from y. Similarly, this y is moving from 1 to end, but it will give you the second y2 from y, and you give this y as an input over here. Next, return. The return of this function will be the residual. You can see that this is dy1 over dx. It is written as a variable minus y2. This is residual. This is residual for second ODE. Suppose we have this dy1 over dt. Remember that we are also calling the independent variable in this code as an x, not t, but it is up to you. You can call that t as well. But in deepxde, maybe they are calling the independent variable as x. The residual is when we keep this right-hand side, we put this right-hand side on the left-hand, we bring that on the left-hand side. So this becomes a residual. So that's where the residual comes over here. So this is the output of this function. Okay. The next thing is the boundary. We define the initial conditions and we have only two initial conditions. Boundary is the built-in function in the deepxde. Next, we define the functions. This function is for the exact solution. We want to match the physics-informed neural network solution with the solution with the exact solution, which we already have it. The output of this function will be first it computes the sine of x. Whatever the input is, it will take a sine of that value. Then it will find out cos of x, then stack it horizontally. Geometry is from 0 to 10. This is how you define the geometry. DDE is the library. Geometry is defined in that library, and time domain, in fact, it is X domain. So they are calling it time domain, and time domain is from 0 to 10. There are two initial conditions. We call it like this. The first argument is the geometry. That is the geometry 0 to 10. Lambda is the value of x is equal to 0. Since we have this condition over here, which is 0. And then we have a boundary. The boundary is defined over here. This is the boundary. And the component is 0. So this is for y1. Similarly, we define initial condition 2. This is for initial condition 2. We first define geometry, then we define lambda x means the value of x is 1. So this is 1. Then we define the boundary component is 1. Now, this is the data. Remember that they actually the deepxde, they are calling the ODE, or either it is ODE or either it is PD. They are calling it PD. So here they define the data over here. Here we have geometry, ODE system, initial condition 1, initial condition 2. Then we have solution. Then we have 100 test points, so on. Okay. Layer size. This is the network. First, we have, for example, one input. This is a kind of artificial neural network. Then we have 50. 50 is your hidden layer. There are 3 hidden layers, and each hidden layer contains 50 neurons. And there are 2 outputs. Activation function is tangent hyperbolic, and initializer, which gives you the initial data. Feed forward neural network is layer size. We have a layer size. This is the layer size. 1 input, 2 output. 2 outputs are y1 and y2. This is the solution from the neural network. And activation function is defined, which is tangent hyperbolic, which I already explained in my another playlist. And initializer is this Gloro uniform. So here you define the model, which contains input as data and net. And when you have an output y1 and y2, then you have to apply some kind of optimization algorithm. Here they are using it Adam algorithm. Learning rate is 0.001. This learning rate and some other terms I already explained in my another playlist on my channel on machine learning course. So if you want to see, or maybe you can search it yourself, you will find out what is the purpose of this Adam, which actually Adam and maybe some other algorithm as well, which try to minimize the weight functions, weight and another parameters. 12 relative error. So that's how the code is written over here. Here in this line we have the iterations. Model is trained with 20,000 iterations. So this is the and you can save the plot with loss history and so on, and another thing over here. So let me just run that code for you and see the results, if we get some results. So it is working now. There are three kinds of things you can see. One is the training loss, how much loss is trained on the data. Then we have test loss. The test loss is when we apply the results on the testing over test data. And the test metric is the how much we want a relative error, or how much is the relative error in this code or in this algorithm. So you can see that it is still running. It is training the model. There are 20,000 iterations, so it will run for 20,000 iterations. It is not taking much time. You will see the time at the end. So you can see that a very perfect result we obtained. So the best model, it says that the best model we have at 19,000 iteration, and the training loss at that 19,000 iteration is 10 raised to power minus 6, and the test loss is 10 raised to power minus 6, which is not as big, so on. And the training took almost 63 seconds, which means that more than 1 hour. So you can see on the x-axis, it is the number of steps, and on the y-axis, we have the error. The train loss is lower. The test loss is also in orange color, which is also lower. And the test metric is a bit higher, 10 raised to power minus 2. That is a relative error. And you can see that we have two solutions, since we had y1 and y2 are two solutions. X is from 0 to 10, and y is y1 and y2. Okay, so this was the physics-informed neural network for system of ODEs. Thank you for watching.